Hello, welcome to Yun's Kitchen. It's really in the middle of winter in Korea now. Today I'm going to introduce one of seasonal foods in winter, which is oyster. I think that there are two kinds of people in the world who love oysters and who hate oysters. One of best things living in Korea is you can enjoy the oyster with cheap price in winter. There are many oyster recipes, but today I'm going to make oyster salad, which I already showed you from the video about making Yin-Yang. You can buy this kind of oyster pack from the supermarket easily in winter, or you can order online with cheaper price and very fresh too. I hope you enjoy today's recipe, even if you're oyster hater. I already rinsed with salted water and grated daikon a few times. When you buy already peeled oyster, it's really important how fresh it is. You have to see the color, milk white in the middle, and the edge part should be black or really dark brown. I will show you two different dips for raw oyster, popular and common in Korea. This one is 초고추장, which means sweet and sour chili paste sauce. And the next one is sesame and soy sauce dip. But today I'm going to use oyster as a main ingredients for a kind of salad. So I'm going to use other vegetables like this. Koreans think some certain food has its own nature, like hot or cold. And we think oyster is a kind of cold food. So it's good to have with warm food like daikon radish. This is oyster I already rinsed and drained, but you might see some water inside afterward. It's okay. This is grated onion and ginger. Ginger also is taken as hot food. And spring onions a little bit. Well, that's it. I'm going to start with talking about daikon radish. You don't have to peel the daikon radish if the surface is clean like this. Daikon radish usually have green part and white part. I'm going to use green part this much because sweeter than white part. The white part is good for the broth or the soup. For oyster salad, I'm going to julienne the daikon radish. I also chopped spring onion this length. You can use a radish right away, but I'm going to marinate with fish sauce and not to make salad soggy. If you don't have any fish sauce, you can use just salt. Anyway, I'm going to use tuna fish sauce this time, but any kind of fish sauce will be alright. Mix well like this and leave it roughly 10 minutes. Then you will get this. You can see the water came from the radish. Just throw it away and slightly squeeze the radish. Making salad dressing is quite simple. Put all the ingredients for the dressing in the bowl and mix well. That's it. I use fish sauce and salt for the saltiness, but you can just use salt or just fish sauce. If you can't eat spicy food, just make this without chili flakes. You will get different kind of oyster salad. Anyway, add daikon radish and mix like this first. We call this movement muchida. That's why we call gulmuchim for this food. Anyway, mix well and then add spring onion later. And from now on, just mix these things gently. And the last one is oyster. Oyster is quite soft, so just need more gentle care, gentle touch, slightly mix, and then I'm going to add pine nut. It's quite optional, but I like this, so I add some, but it's really optional. Well, I think it's done. We enjoy this salad by itself, but good with rice or any kind of meat you like. Thanks for watching and see you next time.